Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica.
As we can see, Mandy is giddy as all hell, and that is because this is our convincing series. This is where one of us convinces the other to read a trope that we don't normally choose to read in, and this time it is Mandy's turn to torture me. So what are we going to do?
You don't
And
even
stop
know
blaming
what
it on the polls, okay? You always blame it on a poll. Can't blame the viewers.
this isn't a poll issue.
Okay, so yeah, I'm worried because of the smile on your damn face. That's what it's got me going. Had you come in here with like a stone face, I would have been like, oh yeah, no, cool, we're doing something that's okay. You've got me really freaking worried now. It's probably fake
Okay,
dating or something, which is just gonna piss me off.
before we get started with that though, uh, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate your support. You can check out our channel membership and Amazon storefront as other ways you can also support us. But just liking, commenting, and hyping our videos also are great ways to show support. And we also want to make sure that you have on your calendar to join us for book club this month, which is Mountain Daddy by S.J. Tilley. We'll be doing our live show on July 28th at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay, so before I tell you what it is, I just want you to know I went to our YouTube channel, or not to YouTube channel, but like to Google, and I typed in what are the most Googled YouTube trope videos, like romance trope videos.
I have told you we're not allowed to trust AI. What are you doing?
I wasn't using AI, it was
No, it's
Google just
you
to
know,
see what it
it's
was.
fake news, whatever it is.
And this was number 3. And I also want to point out we've only done this one other time very early on in 2023.
It doesn't mean anything. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to guess?
Yeah, it's fake dating. Damn son of a bitch. All right, let's go.
I am so excited for this one.
Well, one of us is.
Okay.
Okay.
Buckle up. I could do this video a couple times over.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it once.
Okay.
Okay.
I just remembered, I know now why everything got cattywampus. I think. I don't know. Okay, ready?
No. Let's start.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I need a quick pause because I pulled out a tab that I was not supposed to pull out. Okay, so first we have Here for the Cake by Jennifer Milliken, and this is fake dating. We have Paisley and Klein. So they're in a college course together and they kind of have crushes on each other and they have a falling out after this. Okay, so later, much later, they run into each other and one thing leads to another, and Klein agrees to be Paisley's fake date when she has to go to the island to where she has a lot of fond memories of being on this island, and this is where her sister is marrying her ex-boyfriend. And she's supposed to just be fine with this. So Klein agrees to be her fake, like to pretend that they're fake dating, but not to pretend they're fake dating. He agrees to be her date for this like whole week of, island festivities for this wedding. And so he agrees to be her fake date. And that's where Here for the Cake comes from, too.
Okay.
He agrees to be her date, which is fake. I keep saying he agrees to be her fake date, but he's agreeing to be her
Okay.
date. But you see what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
And so you can just imagine that there's a lot of drama and toxicity in this really in her family if she's just supposed to be okay with her sister marrying her ex. Okay.
Okay. Do you know if that has audio?
It does.
Okay.
You're supposed to be really enthusiastic.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, and I know I just had you read one of these, you actually picked it, but I have had these books flagged in my journals for like months, ready to go for fake dating. And I've just been kind of waiting for it. And today, when I Googled it and saw that fake dating was number 3, I was like, okay, this is my sign. And then I can get all these stupid flags out of my journal. So I know that you just picked this one, but I'm still going to keep it in here. You didn't pick this one, but you picked one out of this series
By
by
her.
this
Yeah.
author, but I'm just going to keep it. So
Yeah.
that is Wyatt by Jessica Peterson. So we have Sally and Wyatt. They've been childhood friends and have always been there for each other. And Sally is now home for a couple of months while she's like waiting for her dream job. So she's been offered her dream job in New York, but there's like this waiting period before it's time for her to move to New York to start this job. So she's home for these months during that time. And she's kind of just struggled with dating and stuff. And so Wyatt, who's always had a crush on her, but doesn't want to hold her back because his life is at Lucky River Ranch and he doesn't want to leave. But he knows that she's destined for greater things and moving to New York, and he doesn't want to hold her back. So he agrees to be like her fake date type tutor. So they're fake dating, but he is tutoring her on how like to be in a relationship and kind of showing her what it would be like while falling madly in love with her even more than he already was. There is audio for this. I loved it. He's also a reformed playboy and they have some great banter too. But I love this whole series.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The next one, there is audio for as well. I just read this kind of towards the beginning of the summer, and that's Just Playing for Keeps by Lauren Blakely. I went and saw Corinne Michaels at Hardcovers for her book tour, and Lauren Blakely was there like as like the, I don't know if co-host would be the right word, but like, so Corinne's not sitting up there talking to the audience by herself. So Lauren's there. So it's kind of like in conversation with, I think is how they call those. And so Lauren was talking a little bit about her new book, which is this. And in it, this is what got me. So I ran and bought it before I left the store. So we have Remy, who believes that her boyfriend is about to propose to her. So she might have a little bit of a type A personality and she feels like he might forget things. So she works at the hockey rink and so they're going to watch the hockey game and she believes he's going to propose to her. So she gets like the Jumbotron camera guy to be ready for that. She has her friend being ready to bring them champagne. Like she goes all out with this. She's looking great. She gets there. She thinks he's about to propose, but instead he dumps her and it's on the Jumbotron. Champagne has been brought to them. Like it's epically like it's the worst way to probably get dumped where everybody's watching this and she's just sitting there horrified. Well, Lake is one of the hockey players and he has secretly kind of had a crush on her and he feels horrible that this is all in playing. So he does something completely out of character to get the Jumbotron guy to like start filming him instead. And then he agrees to like fake date her to get like the pressure off of her from this epic fail and get people to kind of leave her alone about it. And her sister is getting married and her ex is in the wedding as well. So he like this will also help with that because they'll be like she'll have a date for the wedding and stuff and she doesn't have to be around her ex who just dumped her while you know what I mean? Does that make
Mhm.
sense what I'm getting
Yep.
at? Okay. And
Yep.
there's audio for this as well.
Okay.
What number are we on? 3?
That was the third one. Yeah.
Okay. So next we have Rule Breaker by Nikki Hall. There's also audio for this one. Vi gets into an altercation with this is college, so they're in college, and she gets in an altercation with one of the football players at a party. It gets really bad. She's afraid to leave, so Soren gets the phone call and comes to like kind of sneak her out the back, and he tells her like, "Hey, let's pretend that we're dating." Um, because he's supposed to be going into the football draft and his parents are not supportive of this at all. And so he's like, if I have a girlfriend, they'll get off my back about that. And if you're my girlfriend, then the football players are going to leave you alone. Otherwise, if you're not, they're probably going to come after you pretty hard about this whole situation that went down at this party. So they decide to fake date.
Okay.
Okay. I got to figure out which way I'm putting my books. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have Play Fake by Lisa Suzanne. This is a favorite of mine. This is a little more on marriage of convenience, but it's a fake marriage. And this does have audio as well. So Dex comes home one day and he gets this baby dropped off on his doorstep. And the mom says, I can't do this. Like, here you go. And she just leaves. While he's panicking about what to do, he goes for a walk and runs into Ansley, who is in a full wedding like outfit, like wedding dress, veil, everything. And she's running down the street and he's like, hey, what's going on? Well, she was on a reality TV show and they were supposed to get married. And her groom is like, actually, I don't want to marry you, and backs out. And this is now on like TV and she's devastated. So she runs out of there. And so he asks her if she wants to stay with him and be his nanny. And they end up fake dating and then like this marriage of convenience. So it's more like a fake marriage because he wants to clean up his bad boy act. His dad is horrible. Like that's a whole nother story. And she
Okay.
wants to try and save face after what happened on TV.
Got it.
Okay. Now we should be at number 6.
Yep, this should be the last one.
Okay, so everybody does have audio then.
Okay. I don't trust that face.
It's Elizabeth O'Rourke. Calm yourself. Okay, this is my favorite fake romance by Elizabeth O'Rourke. So this is one of my favorite Elizabeth O'Rourke books. So in this, we have Elijah and Easton. So Easton thought, oh, wow, this seems to be a theme in these books. Easton thought she was getting proposed to, so she shows up to the restaurant very excited, thinking she's getting proposed to, but instead, her boyfriend dumps her. And they are both well-known scientists in their community, and he goes to a lot of speaking engagements, and she's just like mortified that. So he's not only like her boyfriend at the time, he's a colleague amongst esteemed people. And so now she's like, great, now I have to continue to like face all of my colleagues knowing he dumped me. And so she goes back home because her best friend is getting married. And it's a whole complication thing going on there, but she ends up riding with Elijah to go pick up his grandma and road trip because she will not fly. And there's a reason. Road trip with her to where the wedding is going to be. And it's explained how she gets roped into doing this with Elijah. Her and Elijah don't really get along because he broke her and we don't know why. Like, we don't know what happened there. But on this road trip, we have his grandma, and his grandma's friend Betty comes along. And Betty decides that the best way for Easton to get over her ex is to make sure that he sees that she has moved on and is having fun and is creating like all these different posts for Instagram. And she concocts the whole story to pretend that Easton and Elijah are fake dating to get him jealous and to help her win him back.
Okay.
Okay. There's 6 fake dating books for you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I knew you would be.
Okay.
These are good fake dating books. There are some that are not so great, but these are all good ones.
Fake dating still sucks. So I'm gonna.
Do I ever say that in the books?
Oh
the
no,
videos?
you just laugh at them all the time. Don't play
Yeah,
that
but
game.
I don't say they suck.
Well, not on camera. Fake dating, the trope fake dating sucks. I hate it. I know you love it. I hate it.
Other people might enjoy it and you might be making them feel bad.
Don't feel bad. This is a me thing. I hate it. But I'm gonna read it. I'm trying to decide between Lisa's and the Lauren Blakely book. Which one do you think I like more?
I really loved Play Fake, and it also has Nanny in it, which I know you
Which
really
I
like
do like.
Nanny.
Yeah,
So I think that you might enjoy that one a little bit more because you like Nanny and maybe you
I
can get
do.
away from the whole fake thing.
Yeah, that was my thought too. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one then. Let's do
Okay.
that one.
And then we'll check back and see how much you love fake dating.
Okay.
We're back. And before we begin, I would just like to read a text that I received a few days ago. You must really hate me because not only is this book fake dating, but it is best friend's older brother. What the fuck?
That is a direct quote, people. Yeah.
That is the text that I received.
Yeah, I got into it. We were probably in like, I don't know, it was right after the couple meets. Like when they meet, when she runs into him on the strip in Vegas in her wedding dress. And she's like, Dex? And he didn't recognize her. And then she's like, this is my best friend's older brother. And I went, you have got to be kidding me. And then that's when you got that text. So Mandy tried to torture me 100%. And I would also just like to say that I feel like in the best friend's brother category and in the fake dating, fake, fake marriage type situation category, this book doesn't count at all because I really enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it because of the nanny baby situation, not and the reluctant father situation, not because of those tropes. So this is a one-off. This is a fluke. I do not want to get more recommendations for these kinds of books, but it was Lisa's and it was a fluke. I knew it would be. That's why I chose it too, right? Because I knew that the nanny part I would probably really enjoy, and I did.
That's what I told you. I'm like, I think
Yeah,
you will like this because of the nanny aspect.
yeah, yeah,
I loved it. It's one of my favorites by
yeah.
Lisa.
I I I mean I'm giving it 5 stars. Like I loved it. And I
Yes.
think and it was one of those things where I really enjoyed it and it could have been where my mood and where I was and I've tried so many things the last few weeks and nothing has hit right. And so this one, I mean there's been some, but like nothing was really hitting right. And so this one it was the right time. It was the right kind of situation with the nanny situation with the baby and I died laughing at the beginning and I shouldn't have, but it was kind of funny. And I think it's Lisa's writing where when she first gets brought up to the apartment, and this is not spoilery, guys, it's very small. It's very, very beginning of the book. And she gets brought up to the apartment and the baby's mom is in there. And she's been told that the baby's mom is leaving, and that's why she's leaving the baby behind. She doesn't know why the baby's mom is leaving. And she's like, so where are you going? And the mom just goes, jail. And like it's just like this, like the way she says it at the end, I was laughing and I shouldn't have, but it was funny. It was pretty funny. So
I had forgotten that's why I couldn't remember why she was
she was
leaving
going
the
to
baby.
jail
I
for
couldn't
two
remember. Yeah, that's right.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got caught with a weapon. Well, and it wasn't her first offense, so she signed over custody. But she didn't want to leave her baby, so that was a good thing. I like that it was a mom that didn't have much of a choice, and she wasn't just abandoning her child. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I enjoyed it. It was great. Go read it, guys. Lisa's an amazing. I love Lisa, and I think that she doesn't get the hype she deserves. So
Yeah. It was good. And as we did talk about after you finished the book before we like earlier in the week, we
yeah,
talked about how the brother's best friend actually isn't real. It's a trope, but it's not really a trope.
not a
It's
really a trope in this
basically to
one.
kind of explain why they would know each other and he would feel comfortable enough, like they would feel comfortable
Bringing her
enough
in.
in this situation and
Yeah,
trust each other.
yeah. Yeah,
But
it
it's
really doesn't
not.
play much of a part. But
Yeah.
when I got to that, when I first started it and that came up, I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Like double the torture. But no, it was actually really good. So, dang. So, okay, well,
Okay.
I'm prepared for your next one. So
I just want you to remember that you rated this 5 stars.
still it was a trope I hated. Darn. And the people have voted. That's the excuse you give to me. It's what the people want. Give them what they want.
We do get a lot of requests for fake dating. So people, hype and like this video a lot, please.
I still am not going to read fake dating, guys. Sorry.
Until next time.
Yeah. Until next time. Wrap her up, Mandy.
Okay, well, make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us. And we should have some really good Wednesday videos coming up with some author interviews. So make sure you check back on those days as well to see if we have any of those out for you.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the videos at the end of this video, and we will see you in the next one.